Hey everybody, Randy here, Nerds Templar. Maybe. Trying again. See if we get a good connection this time. I think it's my computer. Something's going on with it. I just restarted though. Maybe we're okay now. I see green bars, I see a green circle. Those are all good things. So I think we're good to go. What's up, Scarlet version stream? Basically the usual time we're here because I'm a little late as always. But I tried to get here on time. Didn't quite make it. Oh, I can't quite do that. Here we go. Need to zoom in some stuff. Oh, I can see it from way back here. Sydney with us, of course, as usual, not always, I guess. And we are going to, as the title says, finally get through part 1 of this DLC. Super excited for it. And we're going to get closer and closer to the end of Scarlet version. And we're not going to, of course, play through Violet version. We have a Violet version main already. We might do something like this every time, where I have a main for every version, and then I have my own the playthrough on the stream. And that'll be both versions with a main. And do it that way. If you hear some goofy noises like that, like creaking and stuff, it's because it's kind of windy out. Anywho, if you're wondering why I'm standing in this random area, this is the Bikeable, or Bikeable, however you pronounce that. That's where the Wild Terror one spawned. That's not why I was here, although I caught it in the beginning of my first attempt to do this stream, whenever it failed. Looks like everything is still working well, though, so that's great. Maybe you saw in the mini-map there, there is a Gallade. I'm also not sure how to pronounce that one, to be honest with you. Gallade, Gallant. And I'm not sure what the next part of that's supposed to be honest with you. But Gallant Blade, maybe? Gallade. So, what? Nice. Missed all those. So what we're going to do is, not much here. We are going to, I was going to maybe do a little bit of hunting of that first, right off the bat here, but since we have to progress in the story, it must be a nighttime spawn. So we got to do the story first to do that at all. So we will come back to the Gallade. Also got our 6-star raid. Not really worried about that. We are going to be doing Quaquaval probably later in the stream, maybe. And also, for anybody out there at some point, I'll probably mention it several times, I again did not get a Gliscor raid. So I still don't have Gliscor on either of my characters. Of course, you need to get him on Scarlet here, so he's an exclusive to Scarlet. I haven't found him in a raid, so I'm gonna maybe just have to trade a Gligar for one. Don't have any like amazing other outbreaks here. Some other cool ones we would need, like Buizel, we still need Floatzel as well. We only have one, I believe, Palmo, so we could always grab another Palmo. Quillfish, don't have that yet. Rufflet, I have one of those on my main, but just one, I believe. Magneton, don't have any of him, or Magnezone. I have a few Pyroar on my main, none on here. No Hariyama. So yeah, there's actually a few that I would still need. Not too concerned about any of those, though. That's what we're looking at there. And other than Gallade, which I am kind of interested in, we have Poochyena and Spinarak, two very common outbreaks in Kitakami. There are also two that I found randomly on my main already, so might end up doing the same. We're also going to hunt some Poliwag today. We could do that a little bit first, but I'm not too concerned about doing that yet either. Poliwag's kind of a cool one as well. Actually, might not do any of that, but that would be one I would consider. Let's hop over here to this other Poliwag, to this other outbreak, which is Poliwag. There's two. I think actually only two right now in Kitakami for me today. Both might be pretty decent. Let's check this one out real quick. Won't have to do a whole lot of it, but might as well. To see what we can find. What we're gonna maybe do with both of these Poliwag swarms, outbreaks, is again, stream time I can grab items again. Try to refrain from doing that. I have to train myself. It's hard. I have to retrain myself to pick them up. So what we're probably going to do is just knock all these things out. I'm not going to try too hard to look at shinies. Well, let's just for now, let's just hunt this one down to the end. Not the end, but the point where we'll have the best shiny odds. And then we'll leave it at that. If we find something in the process, then that's great. Getting a little better at seeing the difference, but we do have some shade we're dealing with here. Might throw things off a bit. Poliwag, not the easiest one to find. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll go and finish the whole story, and then whatever time we have remaining, probably either at some point try to get a Gallade and also check out another Poliwag outbreak. Depending on how this one goes, I guess if we get a bunch of shinies right now, then we won't worry about doing another one later. And we're looking for one that's very slightly brighter and like a little more blue, maybe, if that makes sense. So slightly brighter and a little more blue. Not like Shinx, not like Wooper. It's way too bright. Very close to the same. Very close to the same. Not that one. Some of you maybe much better. We all, I think, as humans, all have different levels of ability to distinguish colors. You know, once we see one, it'll also maybe be a little clearer. When maybe sometimes it takes that first one, seeing that first one to get you going. Be like, okay, that's what we're looking for. I could also, actually, you know what? I don't have any Poliwags on here just yet, so I can't toss one out to look at it. That's okay. We don't need to do that. I'm out of Poliwags though here. Got Snorlax getting a level. Nice. Second, we'll check out what the shiny box is looking like. Briefly, in case you're wondering. All kinds of stuff that wants to chase us in this area, so it's not really the most fun. Swarm areas. Oh, Victor Bell, no! That's one of the problems. We don't have an electric Pokemon because it was going to be Vikable. We ended up knocking it out earlier whenever we were trying to catch it the first time. A while back, a few streams ago. Now, get out of here, bird. Asking for it. I don't know who's going to give it to you, but you're asking for it. Go get him, Snorlax. That is just hilarious. Even better is Let's Go Pikachu. Whenever you have Snorlax out with you, he carries you. You like ride on the front of him, and Pikachu rides. I think he's also on the front with you. You're just both like grabbing onto his big belly, and he just runs around. It's awesome. We're almost at the end of this outbreak already. I have not seen anything that looks like a shiny. Well, I have, but they weren't shinies, I guess. Different at all there. Knock them out anyway. Ah. But this guy. About that guy. He looks different, doesn't he? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. There we go. There's one. Our first shiny Poly on here. Got several on my main because I knew it was going to be a pain. So I've been hunting all the outbreaks I can. Let's just whip a dive ball at it. Oh, there we go. Nice. And yeah, I've noticed now that on these insta catches, which always is going to be an instant catch like that, if you already have the Pokemon registered in the dex, and you know it's going to catch before it even falls because it's going to shake in the air. If it doesn't shake in the air, it's not going to catch it. Noticed that recently. So let's hunt the rest of these polys. One for us. Oh my goodness. I was wondering what this weird yellow thing was over here. Yeah, just a random shiny Shinx. I'm gonna say I've been playing a lot of Scarlet this week, meaning actually I should say I played no Violet version. So any of the playing I did, it was basically just trying to get all the raids in Kitakami. Again, trying to find Quick Pulse Perfect for shiny Shinx. Just trying to find that Gliscor, but still not able to. And while I did find some shinies, and I showed you those Tuesday, between streams from Saturday to Tuesday, between then and now, I actually didn't find any random shinies, which was weird, just because of how many we have been finding. But yeah, nice shiny Shinx on stream for us. That's awesome. I already have the Luxio we found too. That was one of the ones we found during the weekend. It wasn't actually just the weekend. It was literally right after the stream on Saturday. So I guess it was the weekend, but it was that day. And we found like 4 or something. It was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. And yeah, one was Luxio. Now we have a Shinx and a Luxio. That's amazing. One of my favorite Gen 4 Pokemon for sure. Sometimes it's so cool. Sometimes I get it confused for a Gen 3. It's right in there with Gen 3s in my opinion. As do some others. Gastrodon apparently was supposed to be Gen 3. I heard that on some guy. There's like an iceberg talking about all kinds of interesting inner working stuff. YouTube channel. I've watched a couple videos from there. I believe that's where I heard that. All right, I'm hoping that we didn't miss the message, right? So we're down to the end of this. You missed Sydney making some crazy noises in her sleep earlier today. I was wondering if she was gonna do it all day and maybe catch them on stream finally. No, I don't know. I'm pretty normal about it right now. All things, I mean, for her, relatively speaking. Yeah. I feel like we're knocking out like a few too many of these things. It's okay, I guess, if we hunt it down to the end. Because that's not a shine. That's just stuck or something. Get it. Because yeah, we have that other outbreak, and it is better. It's on the whatever you call the path going up the mountain. Yep, there we go. Okay, never mind. Just stop there. Then we don't have to hunt the whole thing down. No reason really to. It's harder when they're alone like this. Try to get other ones spawning in around it. Yeah, I think that one's pretty normal there. Looks like a normal color. Check him anyway. Alright. Let us. Finally, we can't get away. You can see he's probably just going to use Belly Drum, but no, he's going to hit us with Earth Power. And we still can't get away. Come on, Victorbell, what you doing? There's the Belly Drum. Okay. I don't want you to get knocked out there, Victorbell. There you go. Okay. Let us get back to this story and finish it today. That is the main goal now. Now that we partially hunted some Poliwag, we're going to get 3 at least of everything. That's my goal right now. I have a bunch more in the main. I want to make sure we have like 1 more week, I think, of these event outbreaks. I want to make sure I get a good bit of all of them still. I'm going to reevaluate also before we do go on. Some weird lag and weird buggy game stuff, really, more than lag, I guess, there. Let's heal our Pokies and look at the shiny box real quick. Move those new shinies in. We've got some bling in those Pokemon there, huh? Usually don't use luxury balls, but we're actually using 2 Pokemon with luxury balls right now. Ninetales and Snorlax, yeah. Everything else is a different ball, though. Alright. Here's our... We got new boxes here, just all the raids. We got Raider. I stopped doing the different, like, Paldea and all the different regions, because that kind of got hard. Now I just have all the raiding Pokemon. And a shout out to my NFL team, Raiders, even though they're terrible all the time. Hopefully that changes this season, but we say that every season, so yeah. The Raiders too, this is like potential ones that haven't really been brought into the process yet. And of course still got the legendary box, just figured I'd keep those by themselves. And I got all these Pokemon I've been getting from raids, got these random boxes, still the intake boxes, shinies, and yes, there is one new shiny. It's not a random one. I hunted down, we had an outbreak, I think it was Sunday, for Pichu. Unfortunately, I only had enough time to go find one. I actually found it during the knocking out the first 60 or whatever it is to get to the end there. I found it during that, so that was awesome. It's always fun. It's always nice whenever that happens. So that did happen. And it was the only one I found, but we got a shiny Pichu. It's amazing. It's the first one I have on either of my characters of the Pikachu evolution line at all. So that's me. I love Pichu itself. I also love Raichu. Pikachu's great as well, but of course, you know, everyone loves Pikachu. And our Shinx, yes, nice. Oh, and finally, at some point, we're going to probably sub in our Larvesta here at level 56 and our Pupitar at level 53, our shinies from some of our friends. This one from Juicy, the Shiny Hunter, and this one, Sashin, which is the Superior End. So again, I figured we'd evolve those two on stream. So I waited, put those in the box. I've been leveling a Fletchling. The one Fletchling I decided to level up. Also then have the extra shiny box here. By the way, we had that Espeon hunt. I did end up getting 5 Espeon. So I have 2 in my shiny box. The extras doesn't necessarily mean I'm giving them all away. I'm still going to have to evaluate the event shinies from right now. The Espeons are probably going to be giveaway ones. They're not good, so that's unfortunate. These are pretty bad ones. Mostly, again, because Jolly Nature and Naughty Nature are not at all what you want. Lower special attack. For higher speed, which is, I guess, not, it could be worse. But then the higher attack for a lower special defense doesn't seem like a very good thing. But at least you're not losing on special attack and speed. So they're not the greatest, but they are, of course, shiny Espeon. So there is that, right? And then I took, this one's the one I'm going to level up at some point, green here. And that's a Brave one. I got 2 Braves. Got that Brave one, and I got one of the other ones in my shinies box is Brave. But the other one is Modest. I don't know if you saw the community tab image update, but we got a Modest Espeon, shiny Espeon. So that was amazing. Again, we talked about it. Now that I'm understanding the game slightly more and more, I now know that let's just hanging out and intake. Yeah, now that I know a little more about the game, I understand that natures are really the only thing that matter. Everything else you can fix in a sense. Like all the IVs can be fixed. It's the only thing that really matters, the IVs and the nature. And if you can make all the IVs basically best, other than Pokemon where you maybe don't want something to be best, like Galarian Slowbro. Other than that, you just basically have exactly what you need, other than the nature, which can't be switched. Also, abilities can be changed, so that's not even a big thing. It's pretty crazy. Bottle caps and ability capsules. Caps and caps. I did take my sweet time, Carmen. Yes, I did. It's been like a week since we did the story or something. Talk to me before Kiki wakes up. He probably already is. Because again, remember that we're all lying to Kieran right now, who's already a complete emotional mess. So, not great. Wanted to fix the Ogerpon's mask, but need one more material. We're going to do a proper job. Need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool. We don't want to return the mask as it is. Yeah, it would be a nice thing to do to fix it up. So let's go do it, I guess. It'd be great if we could just tell Kieran what we were doing, because he'd probably be all for it. But no, we're going to continue to lie to him for whatever reason. This girl has some real issues herself. And the grandpa just like watches it all happen. That's a completely dysfunctional family right there. All bent out of shape. Yeah, teen angst or something. It happens. Yeah, that's all. This thing's worked out in our favor now that he hates us. Yay. Great thinking there. Great train of thought, Carmen. We could change back to our Kitakami stuff. I change into Chaldean stuff whenever I think. I didn't hang out with my nephews this weekend, but preemptively I changed into Chaldean stuff so they didn't. They've already seen the Kitakami things. I told them when they see stuff like that, I just say, let's just go here. We'll actually run up into the place like a normal person would if they didn't already explore the whole map. Yeah, they already saw Kitakami. Anytime they see something that they can't get that's from the DLC, basically, I just tell them it's from a different game. That if you have the other game, that you can get the stuff in this game, which is like half true, I guess. the other game being the DLC, right? And so yeah, these things are going. They don't really. There's no real need for them to. I'm gonna actually knock this thing out. Didn't mean to leave Storm, but that's okay. That works. Because whatever, get some extra experience on these guys. Although yeah, with all these outbreaks, don't really need a whole lot of that. Let's keep an eye out for an extra shiny. Especially when we're passing all these Chingling, which are extremely hard to see. It is orange instead of red for a shiny Chingling. Those little stripes on its back, the little tail things. Only difference. Real nice. Those are the fun ones, though, sometimes. There's the other Poliwag outbreak. Already found this on my way through, around, doing things. This seems like a static spawning Houndoom here, I'd imagine. Just gonna knock him out. Good job, Wags. Yeah, battle teams, battle parties for my nephew, they're still pretty much the same place they were. Got 4 of them ready. The 5th one, I pretty much got the team decided, I think. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I have it in my little notes. Literally my phone notes. Oh yeah, again, you pick up items now. I hate passing all these things up. I pick up some here and there, and I picked up some Great Balls earlier today by accident. But yeah, we have not been up this area. That's kind of the reason I wanted to fly down, not the whole way up, to the crystal pool. Grab all this stuff now. What do you want, dog? There's also like 15 spawns of potential feathers inside the crystal pool. If you're wondering if you're ever doing like some raids or whatever. Every time I go up there for the crystals, yeah, I grab all the feathers. And I'm not sure if things respawn every time you do a crystal raid or not, but I think it might have maybe just turned from night to daytime. Will you stop kicking me? Wheel dog. Yeah, I have a couple of these left. I didn't do them all, but it doesn't matter. They weren't Gliscor. I checked them. Got some kind of problem, pup? You're gonna leave us? Let's get this last one. Probably gonna be down that way eventually. We've got a lot of stuff still to do in the. We're not gonna do like the entire literal whole story. I think there's like a like a bit of ending to do, like end game story, if you will. What? So that'll probably wait. We'll wait on that maybe till Saturday. I mean, we'll probably do it Saturday. That is next stream. All right, at the crystal pool. No more shinies on the way up. I gotta love the shiny charm, right? Yeah, of course. Actually, no item spawns in the crystal pool right now. I must have got them today already. So they must only be respawning for me because the day doesn't change because we're in the story. So they must only be respawning for me when I do the raids. So yeah, that must be a thing. Hello, Carmen. Yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful lake. Or pond or pool or whatever you want to call it. Always shining, weird. Want me to jump in? We do have a nifty Pokemon. Yeah, I was hoping maybe we could make it through the whole stream without taking a coffee break, but we're doing a lot of story, so it's possible I might be chugging a lot of coffee. Oh look, it's a melodic all of a sudden. That's crazy. Whoa! Quagsire. Not who we want, but that's not bad. Look, we're lucky that, yeah, sure. Sure there, Carmen. We cannot catch this Milotic. You can see there's no catch ability down there. Catch option. However, there is a place to catch Milotic. Well, I don't know if you can catch Milotic. Of course, the raids. You can get Feebas. I don't know if you can actually find Milotic in the wild. Ow. Let's get this over with quick. Because Victory Bell only has one hit left in him. Okay, that was more effective. Nice, good. That might be just enough. Plus it's paralyzed. No way. It should be faster than Victor Bell there. The Leaf Storm. You always hit that Leaf Storm first. Critical hit. Nice. That partially lowers special attack, but it seems like the perfect thing on Victory Bell to just for a one-off move whenever you want, just like that burst of power. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to click through that. Yeah, pretty handy. Yeah, you should have realized that. I guess I only beat her once so far, huh? Or was it twice? We fought Kieran a few times. He likes to fight every time we meet up now because he's all angry. And for slightly good reason, but he's also got things he's got to deal with. Maybe again he had some better role models. He is a kid after all. Here's Briar all of a sudden. Wonder what she's doing. Following us around. No, we're just hanging out. Why are we not allowed to hang out with other people other than the ones we're paired with? Yeah, this is a special place. Shouldn't just be wandering around. It's like, oh no, it's okay. I got permission because it's for research purposes. So as long as it's for science, you can destroy anything. Right? She's just observing, of course, for now. Who knows what else she'll do. Yeah, water emitting the same wavelength of energy as Terrastall energy, of course, from Paldea. She doesn't know why, no one knows why, but we knew that was the case, of course. She's going to try to figure out how to stabilize it in other regions if she can figure out how to make it work here. And Carmen's like, bye. Okay, bye. I'm sort of interested, but that's okay. We'll learn more later. She's looking for Terrapagos. It is Terrapagos. I've heard many other people say it now, Terrapagos, but I feel like it should be Terrapagos, though, right? Terrapagos. Terrapagos just sounds the best. It just works the easiest, right? So there's that. Yeah, we already knew, of course, there's all those crystals in there. We know that those look exactly like the terrastallized buildings and stuff in Area 0. There's a Chingling right in front of our face. I did have a Chimecho outbreak. I believe that was the same day as the Pichu one. It's like, man, that would be kind of cool. I don't know if I'd ever use Chimecho, but it is like, I don't know. I feel like it was supposed to be. It has a weird Pokedex number. It's almost like a pseudo-legendary or something. Alright, yeah, let's just head down the moon. Back to the house. Wait, what time of the day is it? Yeah, it's still the same time. Always open the menu instead of the map. Always open the map instead of the menu. Didn't he already left us? I cleaned up the. Oh, I meant to bring over the thing that I'm planning on opening for the Pokemon TCG collection stream tomorrow. Since I keep missing it, figure I would get the thing over here that to show I do plan on doing it tomorrow. Just yeah, I don't have a whole lot of stuff right now, and the Amazon stuff I got is taking a bit. Although prices, I don't know. Prices weren't looking quite as bad. Maybe coming down very, very slightly on Amazon, which is maybe a little helpful. I'm going to have to take a trip a little farther out from my town and check out the Walmart and the comic shop I haven't been to since the release of the new set, actually. So he might have maybe some building battles left or something. I don't know. Probably not, but check that out. I'm just like so, like, it just seems so hopeless that I don't even feel like taking the trip down anymore. Unfortunately, and something's happening. I don't know what has happened with the with the league down there, but Pokemon is being very slow and unclear about what the problem is. So they just said we have to wait for the thing to be reinstated, and it just never has been, I guess. So they never emailed our professor back. So that's yeah. I don't really feel like going any farther than that. That was my place. If they start Pokemon tournaments back up, I'm going to be back to doing them. But yeah, for now, I don't know. I would never. No, I haven't said a word. I because we're a liar for some reason. So Kieran stole the mask, and he thinks that he's going to Loyalty Plaza with it for whatever reason. They might have just said, I can't remember why that is the place he chose to go with it, unless he's just trying to that's where he wants the showdown to be. Or maybe he wants to, or is he destroying the is he up here destroying the shrine? About to find out. Before we find out, save the game. He is gonna fight us, I bet. Not destroying it yet, at least. It's a good sign. Yeah, it'd be great though if I could find some of the new sets though at the comic shop. That would be amazing. Maybe even Walmart, but I doubt it. They're scalped as much as everybody else is. So. Yep, I just found out, bro. Decent music. Now see, that is false, and we could have cleared that up if we just didn't lie to him in the first place. But, you know. Yeah. It is actually mostly what happened, Carmen. Yeah, he is freaking out. The real off, that's that understatement, I think. If that's what you want, are you sure? All right, Kieran. Here we go. Yan Mega. Alright, you'll just get beat. I don't actually know what Yan Mega is. I'd imagine. Oh, okay. Bug and is it still bug and flying? Definitely bug. Just use I'm mostly concerned about rock or something, I guess. He's gonna have ancient power, but that's not really a huge concern, I suppose. Let's go with Ninetales. Our psychic Ninetales, I think, right? Is that the one this is? I have a few different ones now, again, from raids. But we're not going to change to a different one. We're just going to keep on using Ninetales. Hey, way to go for the super effective move there. Ooh, that would have hurt. Just like that hurt. I don't know if you can come back from this because we have the advantage, of course, of being able to switch out our Pokemon anytime we want right now. Yeah, we'll switch out for the Poliwrath. We'll switch into our Knocked Out. Could do Victory Bell, I guess, but let's go with Knocked Out. Knockedy. Half-heartedly hunted a couple different outbreaks of Knocked Out on both games at this point, probably, both main characters. Unsuccessfully, but it's so easy to find Hoothoots. Like, you can hunt a shiny Hoothoot without even going, wow, everything's super effective. This is the only one that's a stab, though. Yeah, you can hunt Hoothoot. There's a cave of Hoothoots, basically. Here in Kitakami, you can just hunt that anytime you want. Oh, man, Knocked Out. You are taking tons of damage. There you go. Nice. Crit. No? Just more damage that time? Okay. Sure. The fast Poliwrath, though, that was pretty crazy. Again, we are using, it's not like this is our main Pokemon team, of course. So you can see they're all from Kitakami. That was the goal, to grab some cool Kitakami Pokemon. Although, again, they're also basically all Gen 1 and 2, except Duskmoor, which is like a Gen 3/4, so yep. Best I could do, sorry. Not original enough. I like the old generations too much. I wouldn't mind doing a playthrough where it's just like you can only use Paldea Pokemon. Oh, Egar's gonna hold on. Surf again. Ride those waves one more time. Quagsire. Great Pokemon. Got his Dipplin now. I know what to go with for Dipplin. Exactly how. I mean, is it fire? Is fire just the way to go? Should be regular effectiveness if it's fire. We don't have any ice attacks. Our Noctowl is down pretty low. Our best option, we're gonna get normal effectiveness with Ninetales. Fire attacks. Let's just go with Ninetales. Don't really have to worry about being hit by anything, so. Dipplin's pretty cool. I don't think I evolved a shiny Applin into Dipplin yet on either of my characters. That'll be fun. I don't think one will do it. Ooh, man, not even two. We're not a fire terror, so we can't do any more than that. See if we can just put it to sleep. Come on. Nope. You know how fast that Dipplin is. Okay, nice. Good choice, except is that going to lower our speed? Okay, I feel like we're still faster than it though, right? We should be good for one more Hypnosis. Yeah, ow, Ninetales. Okay. Rethink our strategy. If we would have just attacked it, it would be down by now. But now we are in the situation. This isn't keeping us in the battle, is it? That'd kind of stink. We just go with Victory Bell. Of course, with that poison jab. Probably our best choice, actually, for Applin here. Dipplin, that is. That worked. I would have destroyed Ninetales. That could be all we need there. Yeah. Nice. That was the first choice. Mm-hmm. We have no electric though because we didn't get our Vikavolt. It doesn't fit in the party anymore. and we don't even have an electric attack on anything. That's something we should put. That we should go with Thunder Punch on Duskmore for that reason. We don't have any electric attacks. That's the only option we probably have. And of course, we got Ninetales, so Body Slam. This could be a one-shot, right? Yeah, definitely. You're gonna crit. Relax. What can't you do? You're like the hero in a story. Yeah, it is almost like that, isn't it? Something like that. Stop trying to beat the protagonist then, Kieran. Why can't I be as good as you? For that very reason, dude. Sorry. You're not red. Aw, man. Oh boy, here we go. He's gonna go destroy the shrine with his fists. Or not. Ow. I've been there. Been there. Don't do that. Ah, there's the teal mask. He did promise, and he kept his promise. Say hi to the ogre for me. Yeah, Carmen, you should apologize. We should have never been in this situation in the first place. We could have all been helping the ogre out together this entire time, but no. Because that wouldn't have created the conflict for the story to progress. Interestingly, I suppose. Would have been as great if we didn't destroy Kieran in the process. I don't think so, Carmen. I think you're way off. Uh-oh. That didn't sound good. Yeah, I think that was something coming from the monument. That doesn't look good. Oh man, I hope nobody saw that. Oh boy. There they are, the Three Stooges. Mo, Larry, and Curly. The stare down. High noon. It is like noon, isn't it? Again, we're stuck in time in the story. Hey there. You little puppy dog. You know, it's funny. I don't think I've ever seen anybody use any of these three in any raids the entire time I've been doing raids, which I've been doing them pretty much almost exclusively. I've been doing some outbreaks. Other than outbreaks and the stuff we do on stream, it's raids. Because of Gliscor, man. Cannot find Gliscor. They say that he's there. And you know what? As soon as we get a Gliscor, if we end up just trading a Gligar for one to get one evolved, I guarantee you, right after we do it, the next day or whatever, if we've already done all the raids for that day, I guarantee you the next time we do Terra raids, we're gonna find one. So that's how it goes, right? It's just the way it goes. Then we'll get a bunch of them. Then we'll start getting Gliscor spawns constantly. Every day we'll find one. Although at that point, I probably won't be doing that many raids. Although, I should take that back. I will be doing raids in Kitakami. We'll probably be moving on to doing a lot of blueberry stuff because, yeah, again, I've barely done any blueberry stuff on my main. The only things I've done there is start enough of the story to get to the place to do whatever, quote unquote, you want, so that I can do the event outbreaks and maybe some other ones that I find that I would like to do. But I've only really been in the one area, so yeah, it's fine. That's the goal. Didn't realize that fence had some room underneath it. That's interesting. So I think, well, we're going back here, right? No. Did I check this? Not sure if I looked at this at all today. Unless it is... Oh, yeah, I don't think I checked this. Fire Golem. Not exactly useful. Or do we go the whole way? Yeah, we go the whole way to the whatever the place is called. Oh, the hall up there, Kitakami Hall. Yeah. To grab the there it is. There's an item up here and some food. Well, I failed. Going up the path past the wild Terra Vulpix, Fairy Vulpix. Always a great choice for your Ninetales. Wait a second, that's not the Ninetales we have. No, we are using the Psychic one. Yeah. You know, it probably does learn Moonblast too, right? That seems like a thing that Ninetales would do. Something like that. Dazzling Gleam. Always the hard one. Very hard to see the Petalil shiny, I think. I believe it will be. All right. Of course, yeah, you can always fly either to the entrance there or up to the Ogre Alston area, right next to where the quest is here. Hello. You guys notice something strange? Why, would we miss something? The lousy 3. The loyal 3. Correction, loyal 3. Incredible treat, visiting the humble hall. Loved it so much that they stole our masks. I mean, their masks. And a platter of their special Kitakami mochi, packed full of their best herbs. You know what that means. They're basically like Herba Mystica, powered up now. Full of nutrition, bigger and stronger now, for sure. That guy just said, thanks for the news, dude. So yeah, we're gonna be basically like taking on some Titan Pokemon again. But instead, they're also Titan Legendary. Well, Mythic, is that like the lower level Legendary? Is that what they call them, Mythics? I realize so restricted Pokemon are Legendaries, which are, it seems to me, to be the ones that are on like the front of the games, front of the covers. Those would count as Legendaries and restricted. Maybe a couple others here and there, but other than that, it seems like the other ones, like all the lower level Legendaries, would be counted as Mythics or whatever they name those, dub those as. We should help it so it doesn't get pummeled by the lousy 3. Yeah, she's gonna take it back to get fixed. And I'm gonna go help out Overpond. Sydney making noises, but now she's doing it way over there so you can't hear it. Let's just fly up there this time. At least right here. It's us pretty close. This is where my shiny Pichu outbreak was. Right down where the path up to the whatever that place is called is here. Kind of dreaded Danya. Pichu there. Actually, not hard to see that one. Pichu just almost like a Pikachu color. Pichu seems to be a little brighter yellow than Pikachu, and then the shiny Pichu is more like a Pikachu color. Maybe a little darker, but not nearly as dark as the shiny Pikachu is, which is almost the same color, but a little darker, I'd say, than a regular Raichu. And then shiny Raichu is a little darker than that, right? we go. Let's make sure we're ready to. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not ready for anything here. Ton of super potions though. No, I think we had a. We were down to 100 a while back. Whenever last time I was using them, I suppose. Getting a lot of items. When you do all those raids, you don't really use items, so it's kind of nice. Let's go. Let's use one more soup on him. Here we go. Yep. Can't misclick unless you're in a battle. You can misclick on stuff if you're trying to use stuff from your bag on your part on any of your Pokemon, I guess. All right, we're dealing with a ton of poison stuff here, so don't really know what we're gonna do against that. Tinkerbell. What's going on here? Break it up. Terrific. Grog. Yippee. Pawn. Oh, they're plotting something. It must be nasty. Oh, here comes the monkey. Monkey. Okay, he's psychic and poison. Which is not the best start. I should have known because I should have remembered that he's the one we fight. And that is the case. Hey, wake up again, Pupper. No. I guess we're gonna have to take a midstream break just so we can give the puppy a cookie. What? Did I say something? Not this dog. Not Okie Dokie. I don't know if he deserves a cookie just yet. But Sydney can have one. Before she gets too mad at us. Toxic Chain. This is one reason I don't know why nobody uses it. I feel like, I don't know, poison comes in handy a lot when you're dealing with fairy. They should be decently strong poison type Pokemon. Plus they got that Toxic Chain constantly to deal that extra damage. Yeah, you're laughing now. We'll see. One more Shadow Punch. Yeah. That Future Sight would be no good anyway, sir. Future isn't going to last that long. Level. Run back to your pals. I like how he falls over. It's great. I like their different colors. That's nice. The green, the blue, and the orange. Oh, now they're mad. It's like, I'm done. I cannot handle this. Let's get out of here. Yeah, they weren't very strong, though, were they? They were not powered up by any kind of special herbs, that's for sure. Oh, now she's... Wow. True, but we are also sorry because now that's the first time you can do something right, finally. Make up for Carmen here. And now there's an Ogerpon just hanging out. Hello. Up. Not good. That's not going to help Kieran's self-esteem at all. We return the teal mask. Ah. Ponyo. Yeah, and again, we will, Kieran. Too bad. Maybe if you were able to hang out with us this whole time. But your sister didn't let you. We're gonna, when we play Temple Nerd character again, this is one Pokemon that is, of course, that we're gonna wait. We're gonna save beforehand and we're gonna wait until we get a good natured one. We're gonna go get some masks. Second in command, yeah, okay. Whatever you want to call it, Carmen. Let's just do the job. Khan will now follow us around. I don't know if he'll pick up items for us. Let's check. Let's find out. Hey, what's up? What's up? Bought Opa? I don't think I recognize seeing your name before. What's going on? Go, Agripon. Stuck up there, maybe. There you are. Pick this up. What? Go. He's gone. Oh, there you are. You do not pick up items. You're useless. Okay. Back down. Oh yeah, let's just go down this way. Yeah, and from where do you hail? You US based? Is it morning for you? That is. Might have a decent mind. See how fast maybe we can. Well, if we're going straight into the loyal 3 right now or not. I think we might be. So maybe be able to do that in about a half hour and then take a quick break. It doesn't want to go in. Of course, it doesn't want to go into the village. Wait for us here. That's easier to understand. We're speaking ogre, that's why. Alright, we have to gather info on the loyal 3. Not from this kid. Maybe from this kid. Yeah. There might be one person like that talking about all the different ones. This guy's saying something, yeah. This is what we want. Blue sky over Oni Mountain. For the pheasant. There's Carmen's partner who never sees her. Oh, that person back there might be somebody. Yes. Okie dokie, the loyal 3. Purple scarf, so lovely, yes. In the Barrens. Expect they're always the same place. It's part of the story, of course. And finally, you. Monkey Dory taking a nap or was resting, covering its wounds from the battle we had on. Okay. Now we know. Now we hunt. Yo, pawn. So we were all gathering info, apparently. We don't need your info, though. Oh, we picked the wrong thing, but Carmen tells us that she didn't gather any info herself. Because no one would talk to her. But yeah, we still have the bookcase, the new bookcase cover on from the mystery gift code. Alright, there they are. Easy enough to find. Actually, almost fly to each one of them. So let's do that. Kieran doesn't want to go. Aww. Sulking some more. Pokemon likes you. He's got things to do. Things. Yeah, whatever. Let's go do the thing. I think we're gonna go Monkey Dory first, and then Pheasant, and then Okie Dokie last. You know, let's do the Pheasant first because I say so. Just hop the Crystal Pool, and it looks like we're still daytime in the story here, so still can't do that Gallade. Might have to just wait till off stream to try to find one. Probably be just as unsuccessful as the Gardevoir hunt I tried, where I found a Citadel and Bronzong instead. Hop up this way and get some air. I can stand here. Probably some items to grab. Might be one item to grab here we haven't gotten yet. Yeah. Alright, yeah, Pheasant. Wait. Just in case. Up right here. What are you? Berry? Poison berry? Poison something. Let's go with... just keep Victor Bell in, I guess. I guess we heal Duskmore up too. He doesn't need to be poisoned right off the bat. And half health. So it doesn't have very much health in the first place, so. By the way, 78, 77, 78. Okay, well. Ugh. Yip, bip, bippy. Ah. Running away, eh? Into the chilling waterhead we go. Actually, I haven't been in here on stream at all, huh? There are some Pokemon we probably don't have yet. By the way, we've got to do Quaquaval, and we need another heavy ball to catch him in, because that's what I was going to use. I used the heavy ball we already have on what's his face. Do you have a Swine up yet? Used it on the shiny Munchlax. So we need to get a few Pokemon here, because we just need like 8 more maybe for the next Pokedex reward, which is the heavy ball. That would be good. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. That'll hurt. No, not really. Hey there, pup. Ready to come back up? I'll wait just a little longer and then we can go out. Yeah. A little longer. Pick up so much root. There's all, look at all the space on that side. You sit right in the middle of the couch, of course. This is why my arm always hurts. All right. There's one. There's one new one. Let's see where we're at with the decks. Yeah, that might be whatever it is, 183 we're on or something. 173 that is. Might be a couple, maybe one other Pokemon in here somewhere to get. Way to grab that thing, go right. Got Mammoth Swine already. Got a lot of things from the raids, of course, already. What's this? Nothing at all. Yeah, Carbink we might need, yeah. So we'll try the quick ball first. Almost Pokemon. Yeah, glad I remembered that. Or else we would have finished off Quaquaval and been like, oh no. No more heavy ball. Gotta catch them in Pokeball, I guess. See anyone down there that we need still? That is the way we're going though. Goonies? Really? Sometimes this game. Damn. Alright. Through here. Gipart. Victor Bell again. We'll do a little more since it's gonna head the party. Get this party started. Whoa. There it is. Oh, I think, yeah, no. Run into range. Alright, here we go. Does it work like a... I can't even remember. Is it like a regular Pokemon? No, wait. Yeah, we just have to beat it. That's right. We're not catching these yet. We're just battling. They are exactly like the Titans in that regard. I'm fine. You can't catch them, right? Just like the Melodic. Can't catch them. Who knows how we get them then? Guess it's a mystery. Up your yippin'. Speed sharply rising. Ooh. That'll slow it down a little bit. We're dealing with the same thing back and forth. We're both weak to poison, but our other typing is poison, so it's just making it regular. All we have, though, with Victor Bell here. Don't know how long Ninetales can last. We'll put it in now. Let's try to do the swap. It'd be great if we could get Hypnosis to hit. Oh, nice. That'll do. I think we're good. I think we just go extrasensory. Maybe the paralysis made us faster. Extrasensory has the chance to flinch, right? Man, Morpeko's faster than us. Oh, that's why. Oh man, we're not faster than Pheasant yet. Still, that is. We aren't going to be faster. Well, at least it doesn't get a Terror Shield, or we'd be in maybe some trouble here. We're not going to use better Pokemon, though. That's not fun. We're going to use our Kitakami team to do it all. They're strong enough. They're strong enough. They're already out-leveled. They already out-leveled everything. They're just not level 100. And probably not nearly full EVs. They're definitely not good EVs. Yeah, also don't have to worry about the paralysis going away because this is not a raid. Ooh, Morpeko taking its first hit apparently. The entire round of the entire battle. I'm trying Morpeko, sorry. Ninetales is just not doing the damage. Maybe Snorlax would have been the better choice for some physical attacks instead. That's probably the issue. Youch. Oh, our attack fell, that doesn't matter. And if only we were faster. Guess we can't hit. You couldn't use Hypnosis anyway since the first turn. It's been paralyzed since the very beginning. There you go, nice. Paralysis might be my favorite status condition. Sleep is amazing, of course, if you can hit it. Thus why I guess everybody uses Spore, if they're going to use it at all. Spore Smeargle seems to be like one of the best choices, just because right, all the Spore users are really slow, unless it's Toadstool, who's fast but has an ability that literally is made to make its Spore slower than it is. Go second, that is. So I think Smeargle is probably your best bet of getting Spore off first, unless you use Trick Room, of course. And there goes the Pheasant. Gone. Dropped the mask. Go get it, Pawn. It's always nice seeing Ogerpon in competitive play. It looks like people are using, it does seem like there's quite a bit of different variety right now in whatever it is, Regulation G or whatever, where apparently it's the first one where there's only been one restricted allowed, which sounds like I guess you used to be able to use 2 restricteds. 2 legendaries. Alright, there's 1 down. 2 to go. There are some other options maybe for if we're going to go with... We are going to go... Oh, look, we're all healed up. Cool. We are going to go Monkey next. Again, he is Psychic. And Poison, of course. Oski. I'm gonna switch this right now. Ice Punch also probably wouldn't be horrible. Because also I think I've said in the past we don't have any ice type moves, so whatever. We have an electric now, so whatever. So something more. Don't go to sleep. I've been doing stuff that long. And now we're gonna go down here to the monkey. Fly right to the pond. He's huge. We just saved when we flew in, so we don't have to do it again. Auto save on. But it's hilarious how big he is. Let's do it. Fix your headband. Or Pekko again. This is not weak this time. Maybe. They'll go run away, that's for sure. Ooh. Youch. Yowza. What do we get here? Not much. Can't use Ninetales, that'll be regular effectiveness with its Psychic Terra. Dusk Noir. Not great. What's your Terra type? I think it's something weird. Ooh, is it rock? Maybe rock. Can you check that somehow? This? Yeah, round, okay. Round A. Yeah, not very useful right now. Not with the health it has. Some tanky options, that's nice. Getting some great battle music. Nice shot! There we go, because again, we're not dealing with the fairy typing, now we're dealing with the psychic typing. Should be much easier for Morpeko. Actually makes Pheasant one of the harder ones, just because don't get much help from Morpeko, I guess. Paralysis, of course, is always nice. Unless you want to use your own status effect, I guess. Condition. Yeah, there's some damage, alright. He's able to like two-shot everything we got, that's not cool. Did we just do that? Did we just do that? Ah! Now that is what I'm talking about. Perfect. Give him another earthquake. Just stick with it. We don't need to terrestrialize him. Nice shot again. Two dark Pokemon. She likes the dark type apparently. Ooh. No, never mind. It did it. It was a dark move, right? But it was or maybe it was a ghost move. I don't know. Psychic. They're both strong against Psychic. Of course, that is a Ghost type, not a Dark type, and that was a Dark type move. And down goes Sinistcha already. Carmen getting wiped by this thing. It is them. Sorry, Carmen. She's getting wiped by that thing and us because we keep hitting her Pokemon with Earthquake. Worth it. Worth it. She won't mind. Oh no. Sorry, Quags. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna put Snorlax out to finish this off. We have a no Pokemon left behind policy though, which means we're reviving Quagsire. Snorzy's gonna get it done though. Or Mightyena, now that we didn't knock it out. Good level. This Quagsire level 2, so there you go. You never stood a chance! And don't come back! You hear? Hey, look at that, dropped a mask. Got the Wellspring mask now. Earth Fire before. One more to go. They always take a pic. We're always taking pictures, but where do those pictures go, I ask you? Where can you find those pictures ever again? I've never seen them. Ooh, maybe back in your little dorm room. Maybe you got a little scrapbook or something. I don't know. Yeah, we got one more. The Loyal 3, of course. Lousy 3. He should have come with us, but he's in a dark place right now. Speaking of your dark Pokemon. You do over there, Pond. Got one more of your masks to go. The cornerstone. The most Catholic sounding of the masks. Let's see, we are going right up here. And we're definitely going to need to take a break after we beat Okidogi because I am out of coffee. That is not good. I mean, Sydney can also have her midstream cookie, and she will be very excited about that as soon as I get up. Give me all the items. There's a lot of items that spawn in this area. As you can see, you run through grabbing them, they'll fill up so much that they'll just keep pulling it in for like another minute or so after you stop. Like they're about to, maybe. Yeah. Not for that long, but they're gonna get behind here. There he is. Didn't prepare for this one. That's okay. We don't need to prepare. We took out the other two, no problem. This guy could even use our Noctowl against him. Got Noctowl we can use. We can use our ground Pokemon again. Well, Snorlax is a little more questionable this time with its high horsepower, but he still does have that move. Oh, and of course we can use Ninetales. Hairstylized would actually beat double super effective, so we might as well just do that, right? That's the problem with Okidogi, of course, the fighting poison type. As cool as he is, as much as we're probably gonna use him anyway, because guys, look at him, right, sleeping pup, making noises. Let's do what I said there. Hopefully Ninetales here doesn't take too much of a too stylish for the likes of you. It is kind of cool, huh? Not only is he a huge puppy dog, not only is he a huge green and black puppy dog with a purple scarf. That scarf is very cool. Got a lot of things going for him, just not his typing, I guess. His typing's fine until he meets a psychic type is all, I guess. He does have, there are a lot of other weaknesses, I suppose, being that Again, you have the flying and the ground weaknesses, which are probably, I don't know, those are probably two types you see pretty often in more competitive play. Definitely gonna get hit by some ground attacks, that's for sure. But you're good against dark, right? Good against dark, good against fighting, good against steel, good against fairy. Well, you're like half good against fairy, I suppose. Yeah, we did find a weakness, didn't we? Oh, you want the last attack? I don't think you can handle that. Ooh. Man, those close combats though. All right. He's making himself really weak, so let's just heal up and let him use another close combat on us, I suppose. Nice. That'll help as well. Well, not the attack, unless it means all of our both types of attacks. Well, hyper potion, make sure we can survive. Hopefully 2 more close combats, that would be cool. Just the 1 hyper potion. I think that's doable, yeah, I think so. Back up Thunderwave, that's what I'm saying. Try to get faster than this thing. Ooh boy, using close combat. Morpeko never survives anything except for the focus sash. There goes Okidogi's defenses again. Toxic Chain, gonna knock Morpeko out. That is a wonderful way around that focus sash, I'll tell you that right now. Toxic Chain, 1 shot around a focus sash. Should say, I guess, 1 shot plus Toxic Chain. Alright, yeah. We'll be able to just whack it here, and we might get the flinch. Definitely gonna hurt. Ooh, yes. Only 1 more of those. Flinch. Oh, he's eating cookies! Uh-oh. Boosted his attack, okay. Wow. Just enough. Just enough. Get him out of here. Alright, there it is. Boom. Give us that mask. Give us that mask back, you dog. See the leader then of the Loyal 3? I mean the leader of those 3 specifically when it comes, you know, between the 3 of them. Because of course there has to be something else guiding these 3, right? Yeah, we help bring out each other's full power, sure. Multi-battles would be super, super fun. I would love to do doubles. I think that'd be an amazing thing. I don't know how much they do that competitively, but I think doubles would be super awesome to do as like a league or something on here. We're going to do everything. We're going to obviously have like the regular type of league, and I'd like to have like a strong tier and a weaker tier, if you will, of battlers, of Pokemon trainers. I, for one, think that I would fall into the weaker tier, but I think we're probably going to have some trainers, some people on here that are actually decent at the game. So I want to have, you know, probably two different divisions for that, so that people like me who aren't as good, if I would ever actually play, see if yeah, again, I could actually have a chance to win some things and have some fun. It is just casual for fun anyway, so yeah, we'll probably do that. And of course we'll probably also do just singles as well, like single Pokemon battles, what us weak folk are more used to when before you get into competitive, and before, of course, like Blueberry Academy, spoiler alert, there's not a whole lot of double battle thought in a person's mind, probably, right? You do the one against Rhyme, but other than that, it's just kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this random double battle here. It's kind of gimmicky, but then you find out it's not, and for good reason, of course, because like half the moves now are useful really only if you're in a double battle. Most moves, honestly, are only useful if there's a double battle, because like most of the time you don't have a single battle. You wouldn't have time to use half of the moves that could be used to some effectiveness in single battles, but then, like, again, half the other moves are literally made for double battles. And they're also, again, it's like a whole different game, which is cool. But then, yeah, we can do singles too. And then, yeah, multi would be amazing. Double battles. Whatever you call them, I can't remember which one. Whenever you have 2 players versus 2 players instead of, one guy using 2 Pokemon at a time. Okay, we're supposed to bring Pawn back here. Oh, they want us to go to this side. Okay, well, we'll just go from Kitakami Hall again then. After I go get more coffee. So BRB. Ooh, all right. Sorry for the wait as always. Coffee, Keurig, Sydney treats, stick of processed meat. You know, covering all the bases while we're up there. You want to come up? Come on. Time to begin the story. Well, continue the story, I guess. We are going to be able to get through all of it. We're probably going to quit the story soon here because... Oh, is it evening? Oh, it's still daytime here. Oh, that was perfect timing. I was right at the halfway point of the stream. Can't go really any farther than 3 hours today. Try to oh wow, it's almost exactly 9 a.m. today. It's like we'll have. Yeah, we're good. We're good for a 3-hour stream today. So let's head down, and we still have to do Quaquaval, and I do want to do Poliwag today as well. The Poliwag outbreak. The last of the Kitakami outbreaks we need. Got one shiny. Let's see if we can maybe get 2 more at the other outbreak. Hunt that one down as well. That one's the one on the mountain. Going up the mountain. Oops, there we go. Taking Ogerpon back because Kieran, who had something to do, he said earlier, wanted us to come back and hurry back to the village with Ogerpon, who's now afraid to go in, doesn't want to go back, but Kieran says, don't worry. All right. Trust him, Ogerpon. All right. Yeah, stop making Kieran feel so bad, please. This kid needs a break. I think he gave a little smile there. It's always hard to tell because we're always seeing the side, or he's always looking to the side or down or something. Always hiding his face. Wonder if that's meant to mean something. There's a bunch of people. It's real. That's it. That's the one. Let's trust Kieran. So sorely wrong. That's right. Only because, again, it's like something with that family. They just never want to tell anyone the truth about anything. And if they just did that earlier, maybe it would have been, maybe this would have all been fixed earlier. But wait, finally, Grandpa here decided to say something. Well, really, it was Kieran, right? It was, actually. It wasn't. Grandpa didn't want him to. Kieran did all of it. Finally, the kid who's been lied to, he's like, all right, enough is enough. Stop with all these lies. Ogerpon, he's welcome to do whatever he wants now. Oh yeah, I guess we are kind of at the end, aren't we? Clear Ogerpon's name. Happy ending. Yay! Now, take Ogerpon home. Back to his little dingy cave hole. Because that's where he'll be happiest. Clearly that's what Kieran wants too, right? From the look on his face, I would say yes. Let's go back to the Infernal Pass and then just head right up again where we were. The dreaded den. Shouldn't it get rebranded as something less dreadful? And it is still the middle of the day, so we're doing this all in record time, story wise. That is, all happened in the same day. Kitakami must not be very big because we've traveled the entire expanse of it and back, searching for the Loyal 3 and taking them down. So, of course, we do have the taxi service here as well. So I guess that does fit into the story, huh? Pulled by Noctowl here. Noctowl are super cool, I think. Squawks are cool too. Squawkabillies are fine. But Noctowl's great. Alright, here's your home. Welcome back to your hole, Ogerpon. Get this now. Yep. Welcome back. See you later. See you some other time. Going home. He is real happy about it, though. Take care, okay? He's happy about it until right now. He's like, wait, you weren't gonna come stay in the dingy little hole with me? Like, expected all of us to just go hang out in the hole together. I think he does want to come with us. Let's do it then, Kieran back there. Oh. It's already. Oh boy, look at how determined he is now. He's rubbing his head again. Here goes the crazy Kieran music again. He wants Ogerpon to come with him. You have no choice, Pokemon. Battle me again, huh? Battle me for Ogerpon's love. It's not how it works, Kieran, but I will beat you down again if that's what you really want. I want to battle anyway. Alright, me too. It'll work out. Oh, okay, once I'm ready, nice. He's gonna give me a chance to prepare myself this time. That's how kind of him. We don't need to prepare though. I just check to make sure we're healed up, and you know what? I don't know. Who do we want to start this thing with? Is he gonna start with his Yon Mega again? Gonna have that cheap info going into it, huh? Flying Bug. Really, again, doesn't really matter who we want to go with. Let's go with Ninetales because she's faster than Noctowl. Alright, Kieran. We're ready. We won't need to buff our Pokemon up anymore or anything. We don't need to use. We have a decent bit of XP candies right now. It is so as soon as we're done with this story here, I'm gonna do Quaquaval. Speaking of buffing up a Pokemon with our mostly buffed up Bellabolt, I'm gonna have to go get some more protein first. Boost its defense as much as I can before we try. Oh, I'm not gonna hold back. I never do, Kieran. That's the reason for the low-level battle teams I made for against my nephews. That's why I had to give myself restrictions to how they had to be only a certain level. Their EVs had to either be untrained or like badly trained or just very even, things like that, until, you know, getting harder and harder every time until they get actual good EVs and their level 100 and all that stuff. But yeah, then I don't have to hold back. They just have to have decent enough Pokemon to train and slightly know what they're doing. Right now we're just working, of course, on the first 5 battle levels are for to help them learn type matchups. Start us off with a Fake Out. He's got a shift tree now he's going to start things off with, so still worked out for us type-wise, but not what we were expecting. At least he switched things up. It gets slightly more difficult here, and the DLC doesn't. I mean, relative to what you're going to get in the base game from NPCs. And then I guess Blueberry is a little more difficult, you could say. Level is also going to continually go up, which is kind of nice. And you end up getting like, well, like right now we're in battle of what's the shift tree, level 80. That's pretty cool. And the teams just start getting like slightly better as well. Blizzcore. I don't know, I like that ground flying typing for sure. Wish I had a Blizzcore. course, the way everyone's playing Rapid Strike or Rishifu, I guess nothing is safe if you're weak to water. I'm almost through. I think I'm at the semifinal, watching the semifinal of the Vancouver Regional. But Diplin. Go back to Victor Bell. I have a feeling that I'll wait till a bit later to make that comment. If I remember. Oh, they're low 70s, so they're not 80. Okay. Still though, low 70s. Leftovers, huh? Not gonna be enough though. Try Kieran. Wow, we're almost at the end of DLC Part 1. Crazy. We are almost caught up. Good knocked out this time since we already used Ninetales against the Yon Mega that's coming out now. Don't think we're going to be faster than it, though. Should be okay. Could hit us with an ancient power, which would be annoying. And it is faster, but it used Bug Buzz, so... Okay. And no flinching from the Air Slash then, however. But he should... Okay, yeah. Because ancient power actually probably would have brought us pretty close to down there, but... He didn't use it. I'm assuming he has it. He's got Yon Mega, so... Probo Pass. Rock and Electric? Is that what Probo Pass is? Rock Electric? Perfect. Oh.
Locks. More locks.
Snorlax would be... I mean, he's definitely one of my favorite Pokemon. I have a lot of favorites, I guess, but he's got to be up there. That's why I was so excited about getting that Munchlax shine, getting a Munchlax outbreak to get a Munchlax shine. Only got one though, so I can't have one of each yet. This is oh, close, but not enough. Nice try, Kieran. You did not take any of our Pokemon down. Oh, never mind. You still got one left. Your Poliwrath. Right, is this the last one? Let's go Duskmorph first. See if he can, Dusky can hold on here. If he can. Probably just get hit by one water attack and faint though. If he hangs on though, we'll swap out and put Victor Bell in for the finish. For the victory. As it should be. We'll see what his Thunder Punch can do here. And okay, he's got a Belly Drum, so that'll work. That'll work. I think that might be enough. Maybe. Ah, nice. Nice play. Very nice play. Still though, I don't think it's going to be enough now, but he probably would have hung on either way. However, he does have liquidation. We might be... No, there's no way. There's no way. Sorry, Duskmore. I don't think we had any shot. The only shot we had was going to be... Sorry, Duskmore. You're also probably... You're at the highest level, so that'll be okay. He's probably not going to be able to get revived here. I think we're just going to go for the win with Victory Belt before we get hit again. Although he doesn't have anything that's going to be even regular effectiveness, he might have something else, I guess. Let's just finish it off. Oh, he has got a Ice Punch. That'll do it. Oh man, we let his Poliwrath survive here. Not, I guess, not purposely, but this could be interesting. This could be interesting. Can you outspeed my Ninetales is the question. That is the question. It's a Pokemon I picked exactly for his Poliwrath. No. Nice play, though. Almost had us. But you can't outspeed Ninetales. You came close. Nothing else was going to survive one hit. And Quagsire, Snorlax, no way they are faster. Noctowl would have been a question. That would have been the other question. Can Noctowl outspeed? And I don't think it would have outsped Poliwrath. They are known for their speed, the Poly evolution line. So, good job, Ninetales. Of course, losing 2 Pokemon in the process. You came closer than anyone else has, Kieran. Should feel good about that. Not that you had to face our full strength, but still. Time for us to catch Ogerpon. Alright. Is it that time, Ogerpon? We gotta heal. Nope. Good. Alright. So we have to actually click on him. Okay, so he's gonna start with regular. Look at him looking at the mask. Hey! Wait. Is he gonna look at the other ones too? Nope, just that one. Might as well take a picture, why not? Alright, Ogerpon. I see people in raids that have like their profile pictures are not like their school picture in the beginning, like their class ID picture. I'm wondering how you change that. Is that something you unlock in Blueberry somewhere? Oh, he's gonna start with fire, eh? What a cheater! Oh, he does teal last, of course. Duh. I don't think we're gonna know what he goes into unless we just know the order. That is super cool. Alright. Alright. And that the mask also changes the type of the Ivy Cudgel move. Is that correct? But it's also always a grass typing Ogerpon. And then it's grass plus whatever the mask it's wearing is. It's gonna be a little tough, huh? He's not gonna go down without a fight. Both gonna get the heal though, of course. Hope we get a stat boost here. What we're going for. This little chunk of damage. Didn't get it. Try one more. I think we'll be. Not missing any slams. Love that. A nice chunk. And again, another miss. Another fail on the status. Might as well use some hyper potions. It's not like we ever use them any other time. This is what they're for, really. This is what I save them for. Let's just go back to Earthquake. More grassy terrain, thank you. Good thing he doesn't have his teal mask on. He would be in trouble. Nice, that'll do it. One more. Maybe? Yeah, we might make it a little close there. Looks like it's definitely more. The most, the best we got, so. There we go. Although, yeah, it's okay, so, is it, not grass typing all the time right now? Is it only the type of the mask during these fights? Oh, duh, he terrestrialized. Yeah, that was why. Special defense, eh? Sorry to say, that might not help you. I think all four masks of Ogerpon were used in the Vancouver regionals. Is that correct? Pretty sure that's the case. I mean, even on stream, not just used, but on stream. Oh man. It's fast. Ooh. What a shot, though. Memories of working together to retrieve the mask has, what, strengthened Ogerpon or something? Renewed his strength. Cornerstone mashed. And stay with Victor Bell if we want to. Actually, I will. This might boost his defense. I think I'll use that Leap Storm here. And hope we don't get knocked out in the next turn. In this turn, I should say. We probably don't need to terrestrialize anything for the next one, so let's just see if we can get a really huge Leap Storm right now. Oh, you got the critical hit. That's too bad. Sorry, Victor Bell. Go back to Quagsire, I guess. Yeah, I don't know if I can manage a revive here. Just maybe. Just maybe. That's the time you don't want to misclick, because it will use a revive accidentally on something that you can't revive, and it will be your turn. Poison Force. Ooh, a little bit back. Should just used Earthquake. I think we'll survive this. Because it wasn't a crit. If it was, we would have been in trouble. Nice shot there. Hello again. Heals, heals, and more heals. There goes the grass, though. He's going to use that again, however, isn't he? Yeah. I don't think we need to use a max potion. Gives us at least one turn to not get hit by something. Because again, he'll go first. Much faster than Quagsire, that's for sure. 2 Earthquakes ought to do it though. I think we got enough HP now to be able to hang on. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. Especially with the heal. Oh, that didn't do as much as Surf. Why? Right? Surf did more than that, didn't it? Don't crit. Don't crit. Don't crit. Still should be alive if he crits. But yeah, that's good. It did do more. What's going on with that? That is so close. If he crits, we're done. Doesn't really matter. Let's just heal again and use another Surf. One more Surf is going to do it. It is, of course, a mythic or whatever Pokemon, so its base stats are much higher than most other Pokemon. Including our little Quags here. But he's gonna hang on. Even through the crit. Good job, Quagsire. 1 left. Take on that Teal Mask. Now he stops thinking about us because he's down to the end. And now he's thinking about the partner from long, long ago. And that is now going to grant him last boost of strength here. And what does this do? Special attack boost? Speed, maybe? I think it might be speed. We got our Ninetales. Yep, speed has risen. Quagsire is not the one we want here. Got Ninetales. We got everybody who can, I mean, like, a lot of super effective stuff here. Snorlax, you go first. If we can swap something in the turn that grassy terrain goes away, that'll be a free swap, basically. Oh man, Snorlax. Hopefully it's right now. Oh no, it did heal, so oh no, there it goes. Okay, cool. So he's gonna use grassy terrain again. He's got a speed boost. Something is probably gonna get knocked out here. Great to be able to put the thing to sleep, but we've not had much luck with Hypnos. Hey, you used low kick? What? And now Ivy Cudgel. Oh no. I mean, that's okay, but it is going to hurt instead of be grassy terrain. I was expecting more terrain. Might have one shot, one hit with Ninetales, one hit with Victory Bell could be all we need here. Keep everyone alive. Surviving. Oh, this should be fine. Yes. As long as we... Oh, that was a crit. Okay, great. Good job, Ninetales. Could maybe... Oh, man, you are fast. You are fast right now, little ogre. Was that another crit? No, but that's okay. That's what we needed. Do enough. That was plenty of damage. Well done, Ninetales. Need to show him more of what I can do? Oh, I will, though. Ah, Victory Bell, can you hang... You can at least hang on to one. We might need a Hyper Potion. One more time here. But our Kitakami team is gonna do it, guys. This is the end, right? This is it. And they've made it through without any extra help. And honestly, it's really close there. Let's do it. Let's roll those dice. He's using the grassy terrain. Let's go. GG. Very good. Made it through. We're going to have a new team when we go to Blueberry. We're going to catch all new Pokemon, the exclusive ones. Because of course there's going to be some, just like there was here, if we could get him Paldea, there's going to be some there that we already have from Paldea, so we aren't going to use anything like that. Cypher. Catch or dunk? Can't pick dunk. Oh man, what ball? What ball do we use? Do we use a beast ball? We usually wouldn't have two. We got one traded to us on a Pokemon, held on a Pokemon, so we can't get another one yet, that is. Once we get into Blueberry and stuff, I think we can get some more of all these, I believe. The friend ball would be the other one that makes sense to me. I kind of want to put him in the friend ball. We can catch other ones in the beast ball later. This is our friend Ogerpon. He's going to get our friend ball. And this is our second friend ball, actually. So we already used the other one, I believe, is on Iron Leaves on both our characters. Oh. Awesome. Right, we still have about an hour left to go here. We got Ogerpon. Now we can go do Quaquaval. We are entrusted with the other 3 masks. Ogerpon's gonna hang on to, I guess, the other one. Teal mask. That's that. Thank you, Carmen. Kieran's still in a bad mood. Does say, congratulations. We'll take good care of it. Don't worry. It'll be our best bud, too. Why can't you be like me? Again, because you are not the protagonist of the story. And you are a bit of a baby. Don't worry about him, really? I'm very worried about him. That's not why. Just worried about him in general. Let's head home. Where is home? We're going to save, there's like, again, a little bit more to do here. We're going to save it for Saturday. And that'll be the end of all the Kitakami. Because, yeah, we do want some time here for Quaquaval. And we might be done with, we might be into like regular days and night cycle though now. Once we do this last part here. He's finally done. Why do you two always use me as your messenger boy, huh? It only took like 5 times. Oh wait, we're supposed to meet her at Loyalty Plaza, huh? Oh, that's right, she wants to battle Ogerpon. Maybe just enough time to do this. But we do have to have Ogerpon in our party here. Which is a little annoying, because who says I want that experience on my Ogerpon? In that, in those EVs that I gotta take off. No choice though. Fight Carmen with Ogerpon in your party. So who has to come out? I don't really feel like taking anyone out. What else do you know? Yeah, yeah, right. You only used 5 Ivy Cudgels. That must have been just for the last part of the fight. Yeah, it was. Thorn Leech. Wood Hammer. Nice. Counter. Double kick. Superpower Retaliate. Wow, it's got a lot of fighting moves. Roach off. Follow me. already. Artable Synthesis, Spiky Shield, Power Whip. I like that Horn Leech. No, we don't really need Grassy Terrain at the moment. Assume all these moves are still learnable by him, or I'll be upset. Let me find out. Yeah, that is so silly. Like, now that was a move that he could only learn once. You have to teach that via TM now. Whatever. Be like that, game. Be like that. Probably the same with Low Kick. Probably the same with Slam. Who knows? I don't really know if we want a Low Kick, though. I'd take Retaliate. Nah, let's not take Retaliate. We don't like to let our Pokemon faint anyway. Don't really need Spiky Shield at the moment. Take a Throat Chop just to have a different damage. We'll keep Slam. We'll keep what we have there. That's fine, I guess. Let's try that, I guess. Whatever. Whatever. Should be easy enough. Oh, of course, Ogerpon is completely defeated right now. You can auto heal everything the whole time until that. Don't auto heal our Ogerpon. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. I believe this is gonna be pretty much the end. Other than the last few things we'll have to do on Saturday. But this will get us into, I think, the regular day-night cycle, so we can maybe hunt that Gallade at least off stream. Maybe have time for Poliwag, but we're going to be jumping into Quaquaval in a moment here. Pokeball emote. Get emotes as you go through the story, I believe, is what unlocks more emotes. You get like maybe 3 through the Pokemon Center lady there. 1 in the beginning, 1 toward the middle, and 1 now at the end. You also get something, you get an emote that is from the caretaker in the very beginning, I believe. Alright. Again, I have no idea what she's going to start with. Let's just keep Ninetales up there. There you are. You took your time. Yep. What? Yeah, we'll be done soon, Pupper. That is worrying. More food. There you go. There you go. Sure, let's do it. It's like I knew. It's like I already knew she was gonna ask. Alright, here we go. Farming once again. No. Cool. Well, let's save now so we don't have to go through any of that if we do decide to. We do get beaten real bad here. And we, it's like auto Teo Mask. Yeah. I'm just gonna do that. Although we could have had more fun and done like Cornerstone Mask and taken Snorlax out or something. But that's alright, I guess. I'm actually slightly tempted to do that. Nah, let's just use Teo Mask. Let's use Teo Mask. OG. Hello there, Mightyena. I made you wake up early for this. There's really something wrong with her. go Quag, or let's go Ogre. Go Ogre Pond. And let's go Snorlax. Use Ogre Pond right off the bat. Spoil all the fun. You deal with this thing first. This large cat thing, and that wasn't what we wanted. It might be enough anyway. No, not quite. Really empty. What does this do? You start pouring down rain out there, Sydney. Might have. That'll be too bad for you. Sounds like it. I can't see it though. More Pickle! She just has, again, so many dark Pokemon. Sounds like sleet more than it does rain, actually. Yeah, right, Carmen. Please. Give me a break. I have a shiny of both of these two members of her team so far. I'm pretty sure she has something that I don't though here coming up. Both? Yeah, both random ones. I have a shiny, the shiny Mightyena, which was a Pooch. And I actually hunted another Pooch down. So I have one of each. I think it's on my main now, both of them. Yeah. Although pretty much all my shinies on my main have been taken over to Pokemon Home now. These were there. I kind of cleaned up both of them. I cleaned up a bunch of stuff. I hid all the Kitakami and Blueberry Dex Pokemon. So if I hung out with my nephews, they would stop always seeing them every time I would open my thing and would keep asking me where I got them. Instead, I just put them all on home for the time being. But we didn't hang out last weekend. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Don't think I'll have. I wanted to have level 5 battle party done, but I might not be able to get to there. That would maybe be the first one where they could, like, actually maybe lose a few times, like, and struggle a bit. They might lose once or twice before that in level 2 to 4, which they haven't done yet. But level 5, which is like going to be the first boss, almost boss battle, if you will, every 5 levels. Up to 20, because at that point I won't be able to have any new or like exciting or something new to make them better. The Pokemon that is at that point we'll be doing double battles with the best Pokemon that I can muster. So yeah, or nearly that. And then if they can beat the level 20 battle party that is basically competitive ready, then they will be I guess pretty good players. I'm not even that good yet, so I should be a better player myself. So the first 5 levels is all type matchups. The second 5, so 6 to 10, I'm going to focus more on, again, all the different types of moves that there are instead of just doing straight up damage moves. Get them used to dealing with all of that. And then also during all of that, the Pokemon themselves, the stats and everything are getting better and better until they become probably, around the level 7, 8 point up to leading up to 10. At that point, they'll be like perfect. Or as perfect as they can be. They might not have perfect natures and things like that. They might not be hyper trained or anything, but probably maybe we'll do from like level 11 to 15. They might all be. I might try to get the right natures and also hyper train anything that needs it at least. Any useful stats. So that'll be it. And then eventually once we get into 16 to 20, it'll all just be the same thing as 11 to 15, just as hard probably, except double battles. That's the goal. That's the goal. Should be pretty fun. I'm having fun just kind of getting them ready. What are we going to use here? Wait, just wait. Yeah, leave me. That's right. Never mind. I was thinking Ninetales. We just dealt with Ninetales. But use our Ninetales. Let's use Noctowl though. Noctowl's kind of a little farther behind in level here. Doesn't get as much action. But leaving a problem with you, of course, is your grass and bug typing is just horrendous. Because again, fire and flying, definitely fire moves, but flying moves probably pretty prevalent as well. So it's just so easy to take those down. And now we got the Sinistra. Let's use something like not Arghost. I was thinking more like yeah, we took out, never mind, doesn't matter. Didn't take out anything with a dark move. We don't have anything with dark moves. Ninetales will do. Team's taking care of you. Yeah, we could have gone with Throat Chop. We didn't take that on. Our Ogre though. Ogre. Sorry, bud. I'm slowly doing some, well, I'm doing more like redding up, mostly of our card TCG, Pokemon TCG table that's in front of me here. It's actually the kind of the center coffee table in this area. But I'm kind of gonna rearrange a little bit in here, try to get it more stream friendly, I guess. Mostly for the webcam. Also, I'm trying, this year is hopefully going to be a year of updating both my PC and my my webcam, possibly also my microphone at the same time. So along with those things, and maybe hopefully hitting 500 subs by December, by the end of the year, things will be going pretty smoothly, pretty swimmingly here. So if you're not subbed yet, make sure you do that and like as well. Also not surprised because we have a, is it, I really need to know, is it Mythic? Is like the low level legendaries like Ogerpon here? She was going to tell us something, and then we got interrupted by a phone call. Everyone's done with their orienteering, which means I guess we're leaving now. Fast friends. All right, let's go back to the community center. Oh, Carmen was going to say something. The briefest amount of time, we only just became friends, and now we ... That's the wrong way. Just hop on co-ride and then we'll just glide right down. We're going the long way. Alright, you take that long way then. Meet you there. Meet you there this evening, once you make it. Woo! Just close enough to make it. I think you can make it from the, whatever you call that monument place, to the roof here. Yep, there we go. Just enough. There it is. But that's not where we need to go. We need to go right here. Hey, wait, Carmen. How did you get down here first? That's impossible. Hello, hello. We're all here. And Carmen is still in some weird mood over there. Thank you for coming. Of course, because Briar just said everyone's here, and obviously somebody's missing. So I don't know what that is all about, Briar. Or did I miss her saying something about Kieran? A little gift. Ooh, Kitakami Mochi set. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. Nice. It's basically like, might work even better than vitamins, but it's like vitamins. And feathers, but better than feathers, for sure. So only spring this on you, but Carmen, Kieran, and I will need to return to Blueberry Academy a little early. Why? Because I have more research to do. Yep, developments concerning the Great Crater. Wait, but the Great Crater is in Paldea, lady. But they have to be heading back because she needs to take them back and then get to Paldea, probably. She's like, yeah, I'm your chaperone, but you guys will be fine without me. Bye. It's literally what she said. I'm sure you'll be fine without me. And then, and the caretaker will take care of it because he's the caretaker. Carmen had something she wanted to say. Unfortunately, my brother's not feeling well, so it's just me here to speak. And they're from Blueberry in Unova, but this is their hometown, as she just said, village where she's born. Didn't want any outsiders coming at all. Arg. Evil face. Felt like home was being turned into a tourist trap. Yeah, definitely. A big tourist trap for 4 kids. Aw, how nice, Carmen. Oh, this is awkward. Especially me, huh? Well, what about, yeah. You're welcome. Way to single me out there. Not goodbye forever. What? Do I hear a sequel? I already know there's a sequel. This is part 1 of 2 of the DLC, so. Blueberry Academy, tons of strong trainers. Visit soon. That sounds like a good idea, Carmen. We might just have to do that. Oh, okay, go. Bye. That is. Goodbye. Not goodbye. Sorry, not goodbye. Definitely gonna see each other again. Okay, alright. I get it. Smile. Aw, she's gone already. A little late there. Never know what to expect from that kid. Thanks, caretaker. Oh, here's Kieran. Still freaking out in his room now. I need to become a lot stronger. Uh-oh. Stronger, 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 and stronger, and stronger. Oh yeah. He's going down a path in an evil smile. Oh boy. Wait a second. Uh-oh. He has changed his hairdo. That is not good. Just you wait, Randy. TBC. Right now. Not right now immediately, of course, but we are going to get into part 2 almost immediately. It's going to be Tuesday unless something else randomly happens, like another evolution outbreak. Right. Hey, look, it's nighttime. Done everything except, of course, there are some notorious Pokemon missing from our Pokedex still. Also, before we can go get Quaquaval, it looks like we need 4 more of any kind of Pokemon from Kitakami. Get our Heavy Ball, which is what we want to catch Quaquaval in, not Poliwrath. That looks like it's probably Apom and Ambipom, exclusive to Violet. Phantom, get Phantom, we'll get, wow, I haven't found any Conkeldurs in raids, that's crazy. More Pekos exclusive, so Phantom, Lombre. I haven't found any Ludicolo either, that is weird. Sandshrew, okay, Sandshrew and Sandslash, which we haven't even seen. Volibee, both these dragons as well. Okay. It's like the end. Lampent is the only one we need from the candle Pokemon. That might also be I don't know what that is. There. That's about it. Okay. Well, we can certainly get a couple of those right here. Well, 2 of them. We'll get Sandshrew and Sandslash, I believe, right up here. This is the way into the big weird hole, right? I don't think we're going to find anything else from me around here either. But as always, it's dark, so it's kind of hard to tell. Interesting lighting going on right now. I kind of like it. But it does seem to make everything a slightly different color when you look at it at first. But down here, Sandshrew for sure. And right, where is it? About a cave in here somewhere, I thought. Sandslash around here somewhere in the cave. We can maybe pass on that though. Nice. Here, we only need, what was it, 4? Yeah. We don't need Sandslash. Because let's get this. Might not be able to get, what is it? Akamo. But we can get the first one, the little one, Jangmo. The game laggeth. Let's fly up here. So we can get a Lampent around there, of course, the Terra one. Maybe do that. Get a little dragon here. Actually, no, Akamo is also, I think, a wild Terra one somewhere. I don't know where that one is, so we might just get the Lampent thing, because I do remember where that is. And, little one should be, we've seen him, I guess, I should have just caught him. It's also a little cave with them in there. It's actually another one you can kind of shiny hunt without an outbreak. Jangmo. Aw. Great, great. I was watching what we were getting hit with. Ogerpon's still in our party. Not supposed to be. And you can go, I don't even know. You can go down here, we'll put you with the bad guys from Kitakami. Your best pals. Oh, there's our Drabel. Let's put the Snorlax in there. Deal with this thing. A little more. Try the quick ball again. Sorry, reading a semi-important email. Not necessarily an urgent one, but. Never mind. Got Jongamo, and now we need 2 more. And we get our heavy ball, and we can take on Quaquaval. Hopefully, Volbee's another easy one we can get. Let's go to Scorpio and get Lampin. Why not? Get Lampin and Volbee, because they're both Wild Terra ones we could grab easy. Might find Volbee actually. I don't know if it might spawn up here around here somewhere. Maybe we are in a rocky mountainous area. Sure, I got Chingling already. We are nearly done. Without the 3 legendaries, that's 3 there. That's 3 exclusives from Violet and Apom, Ambipom, and Morpeko. I believe it's just the 3 of them. I can do that too, Magikarp. That's 6. We have about 14 left around to get. Some of those are evolutions that we can either do easy ourselves or just get in raids. There's a Swaddle outbreak here. Have any? Have any shinies? Again, it is the event one, so it's possible. I don't see any. One of the easier event outbreaks to see shiny that is. Snorlax will work. I think we have something we can hit it with. Although I have no idea what type it is. Grass, okay. Alright. This is the heavier I am. Yeah. Go ahead, Snorlax. I think you're pretty heavy compared to a little lamp. Ow. He is indeed. Hopefully. Oh, hold on here. Nice. High special defense, of course. Alright. Too far away to tell. Is that a shiny back there? No. No. I think the head is too yellow. Yeah. Alright, nice. One more. Let's go grab Volbee. Show you where that one is in case you don't know. Maybe you just got the DLC recently. No, they're all the same color, you can tell. It's right down there. That was where the Pheasantipity was, right? And woo, just made it. Nice. Good job, Go Riding. Right over here, there it is. On the big one, you fly to this one. Also has one of the, we'll take them on at some point. It's probably not going to be Saturday. Maybe it will be. Maybe I'll get a map and we'll just do them all at once. But the Kitakami Ogre Clan, I believe, where is he? Oh, he's down here. Yeah, there he is. I think it's one of the guys. I'm not sure though. Yeah. Nope. One of the girls. Hard to tell, I guess. The guys don't wear. The guys wear the thug outfit guys. Oh yeah, right up here. That is a fly point because it's one of the sites of Kitakami. Just can't remember what type this is. Probably would be pretty easy, honestly, to get to 190. But we're gonna deal with that Saturday, I'd imagine. We can do that. Not gonna finish the decks. Well, actually, we could. If we can get Gliscor, which is in this game, if we could just get them, we'd be done. See if we can just knock this thing out. Okay, alright. That'll do it. But, just in case here. Oh man. Don't even know. Duskmar, not the tankiest. And then, yeah, we don't have much time, but I guess we'll see. We'll see if we can do it relatively quickly here, don't we? Yeah, I guess we can go a little bit more than 3 hours, but not much. Still got a lot of stuff to do today anyway, other than the thing that I have to do right after stream. Excuse me. And no levels left. Alright. That is that. Cool. There is our heavy ball. Nice. PP max next. And by the way, PP up, Pokemon power, extra Pokemon power does not stay on moves if you switch them out of a Pokemon. Even if it's a move a Pokemon can learn again, just because it's like a level up move that you can reteach it, it'll lose all the PP. It'll basically lose all the extra PP you gave it. So that's quite unfortunate, I think. But whatever. I guess they're kind of easy to come by anyway. All right, we are all kinds of hurt. Doesn't matter because we are just gonna be. You know what? Let's go back to Paldea. Look at that Azurill outbreak. Oh man, I got a shiny Marill and a Azumarill already. I might have to hunt that. And just get one. I'll have one of each, but they're both on my Violet character, so it wouldn't really be the same. Could hunt a bunch of them on here, I guess. I don't really feel like swapping shinies though from one character to the next. I kind of feel like keeping them exclusive unless they're going to make their way to home and just stay there. Might use some extra shinies that I keep. They might be used on other games and stuff too in the future. Who knows? But yeah, just didn't really come here for any purpose other than just to be here instead of Kitakami for now. Also, I don't know how much I'm going to be playing this now that we've done everything other than, again, getting Gliscor. But I can't do that today. I might get to play a little bit more Violet, some Violet this week. Or Scarlet, no, Violet, yeah. Not this game. But we definitely have to after this stream. Hopefully it'll only take during this stream to do this. No, almost. Hopefully almost time for Sydney. We'll have to find out. Alright, connecting. Will we just find them here? I guess I could do it too, I suppose. Set it up myself. But there he is. Let's try our Bellabolt. Never mind, I don't know if he's actually ready. Oh wait, I think he is. Although he doesn't have an item. Pikachu? Whatever, let's see how horribly this goes. Where is... There you are. Oh yeah, there's a couple things I forgot actually here. Wait, no, what? Oh, about 2 Bellibolts might be okay, right? Maybe. All right, we'll give it a shot. I don't know if we're gonna have the damage, but see what we can do. I meant to grab some more protein or some more iron, so we can get as much defense as we can to max out our EVs at least. And also we'll put something on. Leftovers probably. If I thought I could get back into this same party, I would leave and come back, but I don't know. Oh, never mind. I can't leave. Never mind, because I locked in. I only have a minute 20 left anyway. So, there we go. This is not gonna work. Yeah, that guy's like, no way. Pikachu, no. It's impossible. I'll say that right now. But if this Ella person using Pikachu doesn't have one go at it with Pikachu and see how horribly it goes, then they may just keep trying to do this for a long time. This is the last day for it, so. Yeah, some old gamers, adult gamers, don't really think about a whole lot of stuff. They may not consider the fact. So I've seen people on Reddit say, "Oh, I've not considered that young people do play this game," and some of them, many of them, I'm sure, have internet access to do stuff like this. You always have to take that into account. Not everyone's a professional adult gamer, spending their entire life playing games and getting upset about people who can't play perfectly. You know the type. You know the type. Yeah, we're gonna get wrecked though. See what we can do. And what he's gonna do. We are all electric type, however, so a little painful. But again, we don't have leftovers or the defense that we wanted going into this one either, so it doesn't matter either way, really. But this is my first attempt at all, so we'll get to see a little bit of how tough it is, maybe. Oh man, he's gathering energy. We didn't even hit him yet. Okay. Nice. I can't even choose attacks and he's still. Look at this guy. Does he stop? Does he ever stop? Can I pick a thing? Alright, Treads went down. He might be up for that. It's always so hard to tell when the order things happen in. I don't know if Iron Treads got or Iron Hands got that buff. Should survive because of it. Or not. Wow. It's the rain dance. Ow. We might need even more defense than I was planning on putting on him here. We might just need to, like, yeah, actually max it out. It didn't go so well. It didn't go so well. But good thing it just ended quickly. That was really quick. I used 2 attacks. Yeah, we hear you, you crazy quack. He's gonna do it again. Just wait for it. Gonna hear him one more time, I bet, before we load in. Nope. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Alright, 1 second here before we try that again. They have some special defense, which is of course fine, I would imagine, for Bellibolt. But right now, nope. We can swap some things around. Use resources to change EVs. It's kind of annoying, but even with all that HP, it's doing nothing. That is a lot of special attack. We maybe don't need all that special attack either. even though I put some of that on recently myself. Have any? No. Not too much. Maybe the same for both of these. Let's see what his speed's like. Okay. Alright. But we don't have a chancy supply. A bunch of iron. I have no idea what my money is like right now. Although, yeah, hold on. I've done a bunch of terror raids, so I have more stuff to sell. Let's do that first. Just in case I have nothing. Because I was, yeah, I was power leveling a bunch of those whatever battle teams for my nephews. So yeah, I used a bunch of stuff. But here we have 200k from nuggets. 40k from big nuggets, whatever. I have no idea where to sell the bamboo shoots and tiny mushrooms that gives you more money than here. Unless it's just flavor text that says extremely popular with a certain class of collectors and it doesn't actually mean anything. But I've been holding on to them since the beginning of the game on both my characters. Should probably just Google that. Another 210k. Those are the only ones I believe. 204 for the big pearls, cool. 51 big pearls, wow. Getting those from raids, of course. Rare bones probably from Kitakami mostly. Nice, okay. That'll do. Should be plenty. We're just gonna, yeah, again, we're gonna just put as much defense on until he can't take any more. You feed him as much iron until he doesn't want anymore. Maybe he can withstand this quack. So start with 10, see how that goes. Let's see what he's looking like right now first. Okay. I really think there's a need to take the hit points off of him. Those are kind of also useful. See if he can, okay, so he can take 9. There you go. Just use all 9. There it is. Probably wasn't super fully maxed. No, so he can still take some more defense if we take something else off. For Quaquaval purposes, maybe we can even take all the special defense off. I don't think he's going to hit us with any of that, any special moves, right? I haven't really checked everything he was doing, but I assume it's just like liquidation and stuff. Aqua Step liquidation, things I use. I don't think he's going to wave crash us. But he might later on. We didn't even damage him, so... Alright, let's try one more time. Try again. Terror Raid. Battle. And I'm gonna go BRB real quick here. Once I click. Oh, Gliscor! I'm doing Gliscor. No! Get out, get out, get out, get out. Get out. Do Gliscor. We need Gliscor. Now. I've never seen Gliscor on a raid. Yes, please. Again, probably going to find him again. I was checking here and there on this to see if anyone else was sharing a Gliscor. Come on! Connect! Connect! Okay, wait, what are we taking? So it's a Gliscor? Oh, okay. Oh, no, we can't get Ko, though. Can't get Ko riding. That's annoying. Oh, we're going to go off of this screen and it's not going to be there anymore. That is annoying. We can't leave the screen to get co-riding. If we can even connect. We're just gonna have to try something else. Bellywool. No. No, ground flying type doesn't have that many weaknesses. You can go with a Azumarill maybe. If we can connect, please. Could I please get a Gliscor? It'd be amazing. It would just be wonderful. It just continues to elude us, does it? Let's try again. I'm not giving up yet. Is it because we just left the Quaquaval party or something? It just doesn't want to connect us to another one? Lame. Come on, man. It isn't as important as the event Quaquaval, of course, but it's right there. It's right there right now. Quaquaval is going to still be going the rest of the day. And of course, we're just not going to connect to Gliscor, are we? Yeah. That's too bad. Wow. This game sometimes, you know. Yeah, I see that. I see that game. Alright, well, if that's the case. Let's try again. I'll just do Quaquaval, I suppose, unless we somehow get lucky and see Gliscor again. No, it's going to be a Farigiraf, because who doesn't want that? I mean, it's cool, I guess, still, but not Gliscor. That's all we really need. All we really need. Can we connect to anything? Yes, we can. All right. BRB. Still didn't give Bellibolt anything, though, unfortunately. Still one more, eh? Usually don't eat on stream, but yesterday was my fast day. Didn't eat too much. Pretty hungry right now. None for you, you're done. Yeah, you are. Come on, Danny. There you go. All right, here we go. I didn't even look at our team. I saw Slowbro, which is not, I mean, could be good, I guess, maybe. Quaquaval is going to be super fast. Just get Trick Room on my Bellibolt here. Will you relax? Ah! Tanya's doing well. Of course, you gotta move as fast as possible because of this guy. It doesn't help whenever you never know where your move cursor is gonna be when you go back in. Stop. You're all done. Boiled hound. Always wanting more. And always sitting in the middle of the couch instead of the side. I never have any space. Ooh. Yeah, we got Mud Slap, that's right. Give him a Mud Slap. Wait, what happened to our electric train? This dog is not helping right now. Nice heal. Wait, didn't somebody heal? There it is. Oh, what? Ah, no. That's okay. First one anyway. I think it'll stack, right? Should be super, super tough now. All of us. Oh, we're just gonna dodge that thing. I'm gonna slap him with some more mud in a second here. But you can do that all you want, but I'll slap you with mud. Still not steep. I could step that one connects. Not much damage though. Okay, there's another. We're not gonna use the tank top again now. Let us. Let's use a discharge. Annihilate went down. We're doing better than the last time. We did like 10 damage. We don't really have attackers, which is a problem. Not exactly sure what Azumarill was supposed to do here. Another heal coming out. It looks like another big heal. We're about to discharge, do something. Nope. Wow. Wow. Alright, well this looks like something that we're gonna have to finish off stream again. I didn't want to do it, but I will do it. I will get it done. Water type Bellable, that's actually probably useful there, huh? Less damage from all the water attacks, right? And yeah, try your Aqua Step now. We don't even have leftovers going. Probably, I mean, we got a decent team. I don't know. It might not be doing too bad here. I didn't really want to. Problem, like I'm not built to attack here. I'm kind of just waiting, like I did before, waiting on the teams that actually have all the legendaries, people that have all those to at their disposal. Till we get those, we can play support at least with a Bellabolt or something. But that's about all we can do. So we're not going to be able to do anything if we're grouped with more support. So yeah, this one's a fail. Probably gonna, yeah, I just have to do this off screen. Sorry guys. Maybe I'll do a video. Maybe I'll do a video, and once I can finally do it, I'll show you guys that at least. Man, Blisscore though would be great. We could only find another Blisscore. I'm gonna look again, and then we'll go maybe hunt some Gallade, unless it's daytime, and then we won't. Ah, man. It's already 3:07 into the stream. Running out of time for everything. So I'll do a little bit of whichever hunt is available to us. We'll hunt it down to near the end. Man, yeah, these mighty Pokemon are tough. They are tough. Takes some good players to beat them, that's for sure. Gotta get teamed up with the right team. If you don't have the good Pokemon yourself, you gotta get the right team, and then probably also hope you don't drag them down, or else you'll also still lose. I think people are doing more than one of these. I mean, you can only catch one per character or whatever, but I'd imagine maybe people do more because of the rewards you get. I don't know. I don't know for sure. We'll figure. We'll do that. We'll do that. Definitely get Quaquaval on both our characters like we did the other two. Which means I may not have too much time, unfortunately, to hunt this Gallade outbreak. Later today, that is. Also have that Azurill outbreak. We're definitely not gonna get to that. I haven't seen anything I've had on Violet for like all week. I haven't checked it, so I could have had some really cool outbreaks on there. Who knows? It's kind of like a Schrodinger's outbreaks situation.
Well, it's daytime, so I guess we are already going the wrong way here. Mind, let's just hop right over here. Yeah, we use this platform. That's the outbreak we haven't hunted yet, the Poliwag. Maybe we'll get one more as we get to 60 here. That'd be cool. Maybe just hunt one on my own today. Get to 3 on here, that is. I got like 6 or so on my other character. It'd be nice to get like an entire box full. Have extras for giveaways later on. That would be the goal if I can get that many of everything in this coming week here. We'll see. Be going like probably exclusively doing that. Maybe we'll do that on most of our Tuesday stream. Maybe our Tuesday stream will be a lot of just event shiny hunting. We'll finish any Kitakami stuff Saturday, and then yeah, next stream after that will be Tuesday, and we'll do that maybe. Wait a second. We don't need you in here. Hard belly. I really don't need it. You know what? Our retire Kitakami team is just hit all 80 plus levels. So how about that? Perfect time to throw them in the box for now. I mean, they're not done forever, I guess. Still semi-trained Pokemon. Always improve them when we need to, if we need to. And for now, we are going to go with the shiny team. It'd be really great if we could evolve those. I guess maybe it'll have to just be next time. You know what? We don't need Meloetta. Meloetta usually is there just to round out the party, but we don't need that this time. Porygon, put you away. Faster we do this. Then we need you two so you can evolve. Ampharos actually might head the party here, in that sense. And then we can put in our Fletch. Actually, and Golduck just about to catch up. Sir William's sticking with everybody there. Golduck's about to catch up with the Lucky Egg actually with the Lucky Egg attached, and that is Sir William's the only one that isn't traded out of this group. So in fact, you get the Lucky Egg. Okay, yeah, I do have it there as favorited. That's what that's for. What my favorites are for. Literally just the Lucky Egg. All right. Now, we're good. And let's take a look. Oh yeah, Larvesta, Pupitar, both pretty low experience currently. So knock out a bunch of these before we have to worry. I am going to maybe straight up battle this Houndoom since he's going to run into me. Whatever, bring it, man. We have him? No. Let's go with Pupitar. Wow. I'll take it back. Goldie would be, a nickname because I'm not original enough for our Golduck here, but it's not. It's actually less gold than the regular Golduck. Do you think we're faster than Houndoom? That did a lot of damage. Probably gonna miss our Hydro Pump even if that's gonna hurt. Man, Golduck, you're weak. Wait, this Houndoom might be a decent level though. So sorry there, Golduck. All these Pokemon are pretty low level, I suppose. Comparatively. Okay, we're using Ampharos in Let's Go mode against some little water types. As long as that doesn't knock us out. Double not very effective. It'll burn us, of course. Double super effective. No. No. Wow. Okay. What is up with this Houndoom? This thing like level 75 or something? Why is it so strong? 70? 69? Of course. Alright. You're gonna be like that then. a way to go the whole way over to these boxes just to deal with it. Because I guess everything would have respawned maybe because we're back to normal time, or we're into regular time now. To deal with that silly guy. Or there, Ampharos, you didn't get the experience for that. And neither did Golduck. Revive Golduck. Okay, now let's try this again. Nice hunt once you don't have to deal with a Houndoom. Who's getting levels there? Not those guys. I can't remember what level they evolved. Not too close yet. I think it's 55 for gPart though. It's great experience for them. Either way, all of them. Even just from Poliwags, it's such a high level. Hello. Good day there, Poliwag. Go, you go. Nice. Right, highest level shiny we're using here. Meloetta is a little higher, but Ampharos slowly taking that that top spot. I think right, Porygon Z is right behind. But no, when Ampharos is doing this. I like there's a lot of different types of moves, Ampharos. In Power Gems 1 we took off, it has something else, I believe. Some other type of move. Has all kinds of support moves. Seeing anything yet. Nope. To get that level on gPart. Whoops. Try not to do that. Larvesta, I think, has a few levels left as well, though, so should be alright. Doesn't really matter even if they're evolved a level later or whatever. Used to matter, doesn't matter now. Ooh. That's annoying. Poliwag with Earth Power. That wasn't even Larvesta level enough at the time. Yeah. Faster than our Ampharos is the problem. You think we're gonna survive this one? He's probably an Earth Power again. Oh, double edge, we might not survive that. It was close. But you did just enough, Ampharos. Good job. It's 57 for Larvesta. It's 58 for the level, right? Or the evolution. So it should be one off for both of those. Great way to end the stream. That'll be all we do. We're gonna finish this Poliwag hunt. Hopefully get another shiny, but if we don't, then we don't. We have one at least we got. And then I'll be back Saturday. Yeah. And again, we'll just do the rest of the Kitakami. We'll finish the Kitakami Pokedex if we can. If we can find a Gliscor. What it comes down to. Because I'll have all the version exclusives are all easy, super easy to get on the other character, or on the Violet version. All you need to do is level up an Apom with double hit range. It's easy. Gliscor now, not even close to easy. And so once we finally get that one of them, we can finish the Pokedex on both of my characters. That'll be great. Finally see what Jacques has for us, and move on to Blueberry, which I have barely done on my main. So it's actually almost going to be, it's not going to be new to me. It's actually going to be very fresh though. I'm going to probably stay just ahead. Try to stay just ahead on my Violet version. Meaning this weekend, I'm probably going to try to play a decent bit of the story, Blueberry story. Get ready, but I don't think Tuesday, I don't think we're still going to be quite ready for starting that. I think we'll do, again, all these event shinies. And maybe we'll start Blueberry that day, then we'll be able to do some event shinies if there's still, I don't know what date it'll be for our Thursday stream next week. But if it's still going, and it might be like the very last day of the event, and perhaps that'll be the perfect day to hunt the Blueberry shinies, event shinies, the entire day. See if we can just get a bunch of all of them before it ends. And again, I do have those shinies on my main already stacking up, so we will have some. Either way, I'd like to get some on this character though as well. Just for this character's purposes, at least, not really maybe for you guys. I at least have some, again, for giveaways on my other character. But just to get some on here for here that have my ID, this character's ID. Alright, and we're almost done with this one. And also, this could be right here one of our two evolutions. Maybe both of them? No. Maybe. Yes. Alright. Again, Superior N, Sashin, thanks again for the shiny Pupitar. There it is, our now shiny Tyranitar. Sorry, I mean the shiny Larvitar, which is now a shiny Tyranitar. Alright, great. There's evolution number 1. I think we'll be able to do the other one as well before the end of this outbreak, that is. Right at the end, it looks like it might be. And we're getting speed EVs right now and everything when we knock out Poliwags. For reals, not in Let's Go mode, of course. Okay, let's check again. I have a bit more. We're getting very close to the end, though. Great if we could find a shiny right at the end. And that would be the one that evolves our Larvesta. Yep. Alright. Alright, shiny, where are you? Make it happen. Of course, we could do knock any other thing out. Use candies. Or find a shiny Poliwag. Okay, I'm not going to keep looking though, because I do gotta go. So, too bad. Hopefully next time I'll have good news for you, like we have the Mightiest Mark Quaquaval on both characters. And that's really the only thing we need to have happen, I suppose. Let us find... You know what, let's just evolve this way. We do have a decent bit of candies right now. Looks like it's only going to take a medium, so yeah, nice. And that wasn't enough anyway. Is it 59? Oh. That is okay, 59. A little more than we needed there, but that's okay. There's Larvesta. Again, thanks to Juicy, the shiny hunter. There's your Larvesta. Volcarona now.
That looks so cool. Both of them look so cool. Volcarona and Tyranitar. Unfortunately for Tyranitar, such an awesome Pokemon, the typing is just horrible. We don't need Quiver Dance right now, but again, a pretty good move there. User's special attack, special defense, and speed being boosted there. A great move for Volcarona, as you can see in the stats column, boosting all its best stats. But yeah, we'll just keep it as is right now. If and when we use it for more, we're probably definitely going to add that in though. And I could see again, Volcarona is actually not the worst Pokemon. It's in fact pretty decent, and it could be seeing some real action perhaps. I'd love to use as many of our gifted, traded, whatever shinies in battles and stuff as I can. That's not a shiny. Throwing me off a little bit because it's next to the one in the shadow. Alright guys, that's it. Thanks for chilling. Like, subscribe. Hope to see you in the next one. That'll be Saturday, but we are going to be here. We will be back tomorrow evening, TCG collection stream. It's not going to be exactly at the normal time. I don't exactly know what time it will be. Maybe just catch the VOD, I guess, because I do have something I have to do in the evening tomorrow. And so it'll just be whenever I can get to it around there. I really hope I can get to it and I don't disappoint you TCG fans again. But if I don't, then again, Saturday I'll try to make it up. And yeah, it'll be then Saturday evening. I hope I don't have to do that though. We will do it this week either way, and I don't know exactly what we're going to open. I have a Twilight Masquerade booster bundle still. I wanted to save it, but we might have to just open that, unfortunately. We'll see. Poker Rips is also going to come back next week, twice a week, plus our at least once a week TCG stream. I might just cut it down to once a week on Friday evening, and then do the 2 Poker Rips. Because again, I haven't been going to get packs because all I can get is like older stuff, and even that's getting a little harder to find. It's kind of ridiculous right now, as I keep saying. TCG. I'm wondering if Pokemon themselves are trying to like self-destruct the TCG, the TCG itself, the physical card game. So that people will play TCG Pocket more or something. I don't know, but it seems it's so weird what's happening right now. But anyway, I digress. I will see you hopefully in the next one, Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time tomorrow for that TCG stream. And again, we'll be back Tuesday. Make sure you check out the channel for all the other stuff we do, like the Let's Go Pikachu if you are younger or have maybe kids or something. Maybe let them check out the Let's Go Pikachu video series. That's fun. It's a fun series. That's every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday that comes out. So there will be a new episode tomorrow. Dropping for that about half hour. Usually I try to shoot for those episodes, those videos. Sometimes they can get a little longer. I want to fit a regular or an amount of stuff in that makes sense, if you will. Get to a good stopping point for the end of every video. So some of them might drag a little longer, but they're all definitely under an hour. All right, that's it, guys. Randy with Nerds Templar, Sydney, signing off. Peace.